What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. In today's video, we are talking some more 2023 college football schedule preview and prediction. Today, we'll take a look at an SEC team, and that is the Ole Miss Rebels. Last year had great season. Last year with 8-4 regular season. Obviously went 8-4-5, losing the bowl game to Texas Tech. Pretty good season last year. I would say they beat Auburn last year. They beat really when undefeated, basically up to the Auburn game. After LSU, they lost to LSU. They go on the road, beat A&M last year. Then lost the last 3 games season, which is combined with Alabama, Arkansas, and Mississippi State. And then obviously they Texas Tech in the bowl game. Overall, last year I think Ole Miss was really good. They just on Lane Kiffin. I'll get to Lane Kiffin in a second and his I have a spiel about him, but last year, Ole Miss was a good team. They're a good team, and I think they'll be good this year. And into 2023, do you have questions about the team? I do have questions about the offense, though. I think the quarterback left. The guy returning quarterback returned. I don't have a lot of questions, though, in terms of, obviously, play call, but, when it comes to offense, they get the returning quarterback. They got the returning running. They think they lose the running back or wise. Lose the players, I believe, to draft and to the transfer portal. They got some guys coming. They got both offensive and defensive. Got some guys come back, which is good. Offensively, I think they'll be good next year. I think they're really good offensively. The run game's pretty good. They got a really good run game. Can I think the passing game can be iffy here and there. That's what it is. So I just think but I do believe that the passing game will be good next year. Especially now got to look at today's schedule. How that's gonna affect them. Other than that, offensively, I think they're good. All right, they'll be good next year. I do that same thing defensively. I think defensively, they really have good defense, and then like top 25 defense, top 25 offense as well. So pretty good. Recruiting wise for 2023, top 25, I believe, or top 30, at least top 30. Pretty good recruiting class. Good cleanup, really good in the transfer portal really well. My opinion, I think Ole Miss will be good. Next year. They were aiming for last year. Can they go aim for next year? Can they go 9-3, 10-2? We'll find out depending on schedule. Can they have a better record than they have this year? Last year, this year, 2023. And then we'll get this point of Lane Kiffin. I'm gonna explain a little bit in the next few minutes on Lane Kiffin. Don't get me wrong, he's a good coach. I love him. He's a good coach. Has he what he's done in SEC and head coach of Ole Miss, what he's done, he's been there for some time, okay? He has had a big signature win, except for maybe beat Texas A&M. Obviously, beat LSU at LSU is not an easy task. But as into 2023, I think Lane Kiffin, you imagine he's got a 6-year win. He's been in the SEC for a while. I know Ole Miss has 6 SEC titles and all that. He's been there for some time. He needs to do something with Ole Miss. So really, heading to 2023, I think Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss will be good next year. I think he's got I think 2020. Look at the schedule. He's got that. I think he's got that schedule to win. And will that be against Alabama? Will it be against Georgia? Or will it be against LSU? We'll find out. And so there's that. Look at the schedule, not a bad schedule. I like the bye week though, where it comes off right before the Auburn game. Let's break down the schedule, and I'll break the schedule right now first, and then I'll predict each game a game, and we'll go in and lose the first one. They start with 3 non-con games, right? So season with the first 3 seasons, about 3 non-con games. Then you start your con game with at Alabama. You get LSU at home, so back-to-back really good teams. Well, I'll get to that Alabama game in a second, but so they get a bye week, and bye week cannot come in bad time. You get a bye week right before the road game on Auburn. That's actually perfect because I'll top of the why that's perfect. The second, you got Vanderbilt at home. They got Texas A&M. They go on the road, Georgia. Get your non-con, which is against UL Mohawk, and then you finish the season on the road at Mississippi State. Why is the bye week perfectly? Look, Auburn. Look, heading into 2023, Auburn. Look, Auburn had home higher with Goofies. I think. Look. All what I've done, personality. I think he's a good coach, football coach. Now, is that thing upgraded Ryan Hodgson, previous coach at Auburn? But the game is in Auburn. I don't know what Auburn's gonna be next year in 2023. I know they got the transfer plays in torn. They got a lot of guys coming, so a lot of questions hanging to Auburn program heading 2023. But in this game, fact that it's on the road in Auburn, I do expect Ole Miss to win this game, right? Um, but the fact it's on Auburn, we've seen weird things happen in Auburn. Remember the pick six was the Alabama, the Iowa pick Alabama a few years back, the pick six. So we've seen crazy things happen. Look, that's not easy, but that's one of the toughest. Look at toughest environments in the SEC at Auburn, at LSU, at Alabama, and of course at Georgia, and being also Texas A&M is a tough environment. Mississippi State, obviously, I think they're not a tough environment, but just a cowbells. So really right there. So right there, I think that's you. Look at the schedule. Toughest games got back-to-back tough games. Got at Alabama, LSU, actually at Tulane, at Auburn, and at Georgia. Probably gonna be a tough game. Now, Auburn's gonna be win there, but the fact is on the road, I just don't know how Ole Miss can handle that. Will be, but let's start off breaking the game. All right, start off the season with Mercer. You just have the win. Now you're on the road at Tulane. If you look, I've done Tulane prediction. I'm pretty sure if Tulane win this game. Wait, hold up. Wait, yeah, you win this game. You're gonna beat Tulane. All right, Tulane's gonna lose Ole Miss. I have that. Then you get Love Jackets come 10. I think you beat Georgia Tech. Then you go on the road at Alabama. Now, Alabama's not gonna be a good team next year. They'll be 10-2 next year. I'll tell you what then now. Alabama, the question is, quarterback, who's the weak quarterback? We got a lot of questions for Alabama. And heading to 2023, could this be the signature win for Ole Miss? Yes. I think you'd be Alabama. Now, you could lose this game, honestly, but I think you go on the road and you beat Alabama. Then you take your first loss the following season at LSU. You not beat LSU, but you come home, and you get your revenge against Arkansas at Henry bye week. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1, hang to your bye week. That's a pretty good start for me. Almost off to a good start. Then you start to go second half. You beat Auburn. Let me undo. And then you get face Auburn. I think you'll lose Auburn. I'm sorry. They're gonna lose to Auburn. You're not beating Auburn. It's like I said earlier, beginning of the video. Right when you could win this game. You could easily beat Auburn, but it's on the road. I don't know you can win that game. Then you go win out the rest of your games heading into the game against Georgia. You're for sure losing to Georgia. And then you win out the season. Now you beat then you got to face Mississippi. Now Mississippi State, like I said, look, rip Mike Leach. Obviously losing Mike Leach is a big thing, especially World College football. It's been an impact, and so losing him suddenly and then putting him then changing offense, I think Mississippi State's gonna take a step back. Will you win this game? I think so too. I think you go on the road and you beat Mississippi State. So you go 9-3, the losses at Auburn, yes, home against LSU, and on the road at Georgia. I think right there is a likely scenario right now for Ole Miss. Look, Ole Miss could go 8-4 and lose to Mississippi. I don't think they Mississippi. They could lose to Alabama. Hey, look, you can lose back-to-back games. You can lose to Alabama, LSU, but beat Auburn and lose to Georgia and still go 9-3. Or you can lose at Georgia, at Alabama. You can lose at Alabama as well. But I don't think you beat Georgia. That's not beat Georgia. No, no. I think you'll beat Alabama. That'd probably be a signature win. Lake Kiffin in the big signature win against Alabama on the road I think that's it. 9-3 right there. Look, you made a bowl game. I think this is a good schedule. If I'm Ole Miss Rebels right now, if I'm Ole Miss Lincoln for this, you go last year go 8-4 Mexican, go 9-3. This is a step in the right direction. Now you win 9 games. Now you start winning, 10 games, 11 games, and try, compete for conference. But you know, so really there, have it. Ole Miss 2023. It'll go 9-3. Um, uh, I am so this that. Um, like I said, I'm gonna do many. I don't say like this before, but I'm gonna do as many videos as I can before the season started. I have a playlist on YouTube called 2023 College Football Preview and Prediction. This is all the teams, a list of teams I've done, starting with NC State, all the way to Oregon and USLA. It's being uploaded right now. Hopefully. So, but Oregon State will be most recent one uploaded. But like I said, I make my way to this. I've done what? How many teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought like 40 of these probably. Like I said, I'll do many of these teams before the season starts. And they have it. So they have it. That's it. For this again, 93 record for the 2023 all for the Ole Miss Rebels. And you have it. I am Sports Talk 101 signing out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next video. Peace.